Hello, this is Dr. David Green, CEO of the Ohio Pain Network. Today's topic is the basics of kyphoplasties for vertebral compression fracture. Over 700,000 vertebral compression fractures occur every year. Most of these actually go unnoticed, and they are due to osteoporosis. Half of women and a quarter of men will have an osteoporotic fracture during life, and once a vertebral compression fracture occurs, the risk of additional fractures goes up fivefold in the adjacent levels. Symptoms may include a sudden onset of back pain, could be back pain that worsens while standing or walking, could be limited spinal mobility, and also height loss, deformity, and or disability. Now keep in mind, a lot of osteoporotic fractures are silent. They have no symptoms at all. Here's the downward spiral. You have spinal fractures. That leads to back pain, and then deformity. If you have several fractures, you start to sort of hunch forward from loss of height. Decreased lung capacity because it pinches on the lungs. You start to get impaired function as a result, and loss of appetite as it pinches on the stomach. Sleeping problems, it decreases activity. You start to get more bone loss from the decreased activity, leads to more fractures, and it just spirals on itself into where it's been shown to have a 23% increase in mortality. Treatment options for compression fractures. One is benign neglect. If the pain is not bad, the person is able to stand up straight and mobilize, then you can just watch it. Medication management can be very helpful, including over-the-counter pain meds such as anti-inflammatories and Tylenol, narcotics, or muscle relaxers. Spinal bracing can help, such as you see here. It's actually called a Jewett brace. There are 3 points of compression on the abdomen, up here on the chest, and then in the back, and that kind of gives the 3 points to help a person stand up straight. There's another brace called a TLSO. It actually encompasses the whole front of the torso and the back, and that's a little bit cumbersome. Vertebroplasty was invented in the 1980s for treatment of fractures due to cancer. It worked so well that in the 1990s it became used for regular osteoporotic fractures. It's an outpatient low-risk procedure that provides instant pain relief. Basically, in a vertebroplasty, what's happening is a catheter is put into, it's a metallic catheter, it's put into the fracture, and cement is injected under high pressure to fill up and stabilize the area. Kyphoplasty is an evolution of that procedure. It was been FDA cleared since 1998. It really didn't become super popular until about 5-10 years later. Similar to vertebroplasty in that it uses bone cement, but it does involve placement of a balloon first. So here's what it looks like. Initially you insert the tools, okay, and it goes through this bone called the pedicle, so it avoids the spinal canal altogether. Then the balloon is inflated with saline and actually has some dye in it so you can see it, okay. Then once this void is created, the balloon is deflated and removed, and then cement is injected under low pressure to fill up the void. And what happens is, you see how compressed it is here? You get back some of that height that was lost when the cement is put in. It hardens in about 20 minutes. Well, what are the outcomes? Over 90% of patients get immediate pain relief from the stabilization. It's like an internal cast. The aches and spasms may continue for a few days to a few weeks, but those go away as well. Like I said, over 90% of patients see dramatic pain relief and increased function, such as walking. There have been studies showing questionable benefit. They are far, far outnumbered by the ones that showed exceptional benefit. The top non-operative pain management in Ohio is through the Ohio Pain Network. There are several clinics throughout the state participating, accepting over 50 insurances, and providing over 25 treatment options with the board-certified physicians. Visit us online today at ohiopainnetwork.com, and then call us for more information and scheduling at 888-466-9898. This is Dr. David Green with the Ohio Pain Network. Your pain stops here.